Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. We got our form stripped and we're starting to lay the right side of the wall. It's funny how much we kind of had to over excavate over here just due to a lot of this being filled. We're probably like 3-4 feet down, but it is what it is. This is what you got to do. We're down to clay over here, so never want to lay on no fill. But yeah, we're making some good progress. We probably got like a foot left on this wall. We're ready for geogrid. We just gotta get that back area filled, but this wall is looking really nice. Looking really nice. But yeah, we got Pete laying. I'm about to start laying on the other side, and then we can hopefully get these sides finished and then hopefully get working on the pillars. We'll just see how much time we have left in the day. All right, so one of the most important parts of this project is making sure both sides of retaining walls are level. And to do this, we usually use a laser level, but the guys left it at the shop. So this is pretty much how we do it. It's the old school way. I'll use this 6-foot level, and these steps are level, so I'll slide it across. The benchmark from here to here was 9 3/4. So now I basically know once we get over here and you put your block in, you're basically simply just measuring with your measuring tape 9 3/4. And then you want to get this perfectly right, but even if you're off by maybe like an 1/8 of an inch, it's still fine. You won't be able to tell, but just always double check it, triple check it, and then just make sure it's level. With a laser level, it'll be super easy. You can just get your benchmark and do it on the opposite side, but this is pretty much the old school level, just using the old school way, just using your 6-foot level, measuring tape, and then just making sure both sides are level. And steps here actually kind of make it a little bit easier doing that. All right, so now we're pretty much ready to go. Did my measure right about 9 3/4, maybe a line above that. And then the same thing over here. So same measurements on both sides. And another thing that you want to make sure is you guys have the same pitch on both sides. So once you do a lift or two of geogrid over here, it's gonna bump it back up level. But as you guys can see, hopefully you can see that our pitch on both sides are pretty much the same. So that's something you want to make sure too whenever you're building steps, or if you're building your wall on both sides of steps. But yeah, about to start getting laid on this slight radius, and then I'll build up here. But yeah, making some good progress. The guys are gonna get some gravel back there, get it compacted, and they can start running it that way. We're gonna do 2 pillars, probably pretty much about here in this area and this area over here. So yeah, making some good progress. All right, so we got our pillars in. This is pretty much how we do them. I kind of just laid a full Versalog back to back, make sure it's perfectly level, perfectly pitched, and then we're doing our our splits and for our pillars. I know sometimes we use full corner returns, like we'll build pillars out of these, but we just decided for this application just to do the halves. So we got B actually finishing this wall over here. So yeah, we're making some progress. Old man over here got his pillar over there. So we probably got around maybe like 2.5 more feet for the pillars. But yeah, it's looking really good. Looking real good. My boy B doing his thing. So yeah, we're making some good progress. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. Made some good progress. We got some of that brush loaded out. We're taking a few stumps and some brush out over there before we get the yard in. But we got our bases for our pillars, and we're probably around 3 or 4 rows up on each side. We probably got around 1.5 feet for the wall and around maybe 3 feet for the pillars. But yeah, we got everything in. This is pretty much the end of this wall over here. So yeah, it's looking really good. All we gotta do tomorrow is come backfill with our 2B limestone over here. We'll get everything backfilled. We'll get some filling. We'll get everything leveled out over here, and then we can do our third lift of geogrid over here, and then our first lift over here. But yeah, very good day. Boys cleaned up. Time for me to do some paperwork, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so we got our last road going in. Just finishing up this road. We have a top capper to do. But we got our geogrid installed in this. This is our third lift. So all we have to do left is get some gravel back here, get some fill back here as well, and get it leveled and compacted. So yeah, made some nice progress on this. It's pretty high. You might be able to tell, you might not be. We're probably around the 7.5 foot mark. So we made sure our geogrid was in and proper stone and proper compaction for this one. But yeah, making some good progress. The boys are getting the rest of the wall stacked up. We're getting our pillars built as we go. We got some wiring put in because this customer is going to want to put an outlet in here in the future, and some he still wants to be able to put lights and everything like that in the future. But yeah, looking really good. Getting everything laid and compacted.
We're done here, right?
We got for what?
This.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can we put this
Yep.
back here, or do you want a different one?
It's probably, it got to be the whole width of that back. It's probably what, 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches.
Look. Or you want something longer? Plus this thing is cut on both sides, so I don't know if you.
It's the wrong side.
So I will take it to the end.
Yep. Nah, that don't look good. Nah, that don't look good.
Alright,
What's up?
Go up another course.
No, that's it. They're
Put a level on it, should be straight forward.
they're the same height. Nah, she's groovy.
We're going backfill and put the caps on.
Yep, we're gonna get everything backfilled, capped up. Mm-hmm.
Nah, Dad, I always be doing this shit, Dad.
Don't matter that or this.
I gotta do this one.
I got it. You get the next one. I got it right there. Pretty much groovy.
Yeah, she looks great to me.
All right. Oh, we still gotta pin this.
I ain't pinned the curve, I just pinned the
Yeah, I get it. All right, so that's pretty much it for the wall. We just got the caps cut. All we gotta do left is put on the cappers on the steps and then those two pillar caps, but pretty much all finished up. We're cleaning her up right now. All right, so that's pretty much it for the wall phase of this job. We just gotta put the cappers on. Like I said, this wall finished up at around 7 feet high. We got 3 lifts of geogrid in there, 2 feet of backfill, 2 full blocks of buried drainage, everything properly compacted. So we're all good to go for this wall. And then we know for a fact this wall isn't ever going anywhere. So yeah, like I said, that's it for this phase of the job. We just gotta knock out these steps tomorrow, and then that'll be it for phase 1 of this project. But everything turned out very nice. I always love the way these slate blend looks. Look very good. So yeah, that's it, boys. Killed it as always. So I'll see you guys tomorrow whenever we put these caps on the step. All right, so now we're working on the top cappers. Got Pete down here, my old man up here. Got it looking really good. He's doing that stagger, so we got 4-hole ones, and he'll split a hole one in half, and then he'll do 4-hole ones. He's doing a real good job down here. Looking very good. And then we got my old man up here. For our corners, we get our 90s made, and it just makes everything easier. Instead of just trying to do a cut, we do a full 90. So we got our 90s here. My dad's working, getting everything smoothed out, and it's coming along very nice, very nice. So yeah, we're making some good progress. We're actually short 1 corner. I'm gonna see if I can pick that up today, but everything's looking real good. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this one. As you can see, I'm a mess. It's been raining all day, muddy. I really couldn't get much content, but I just wanted to get the final product for phase 1. So this is it. We got our nice Summit shell gray steps in. We got a nice running bond pattern, as you guys can see how we did it. Everything looks real uniform, looks really, really nice. Really nice. This wall just goes very well with this house. And up here we have your tiered staircase, looking very nice, tiered on both sides. The homeowner is going to want to do something over here in the future, maybe a couple years down the line. So we did a nice tiered staircase. Looks very nice, a very clean finish on this. Just like I said, we used our 90s over here just so we didn't have to do no cuts. We just feel that it's stronger and it works better and it looks better. But everything turned out really nice. Pillar caps on, everything is beautiful. Another beautiful job by the guys. Another one. So that was it for phase 1. This won't be as long as a video as part 1, but I just want to make sure this is documented. And if you guys have any other questions or concerns about materials or kind of how we did things for this project, always feel free to comment or check me out on Instagram. I'm always checking out DMs and helping you guys on there. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys on the next one, the next project. Everyone stay safe, take care,